Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and I've partnered with Lance Parvin and Brittany Williams to bring you the full version of their interview with Turntable Nutrition as a part of their Health Nuts series. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Health Nuts. I'm Lance Parvin.
And I'm Brittany. And
we are at Turntable Nutrition today with the lovely chef Amara. Archila, what's on the menu? She's not quite sure yet. On this show, we're discussing fitness, nutrition, and faith. So won't you please join us? We're going to see what she's going to whip up in the kitchen. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Health Nuts, everyone. With me, and we're in their kitchen at Turntable Nutrition, Adam Archila. Thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for having us in here. It's a beautiful
Happy
place.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Today we wanted to interview you guys because you guys do a lot for the community. Tell us a little about Turntable Nutrition. Why did you found a company, and what exactly does Turntable Nutrition do?
Okay. Well, Turntable Nutrition is focused on giving people access to real nutrition. And we don't mean powders. We don't mean meal replacement shakes and bars. We mean real food and a balanced diet that actually meets your needs. So all of our meal plans are specific to your dietary needs and your goals.
So you work with a broad range of people.
Absolutely.
When did you found the company? You and your wife founded the company,
Yes.
correct?
My wife and I, we started the company, but we actually started it out of our one-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
We were meal prepping for ourselves, and we were working, and our coworkers saw our meals that we were bringing in. Some of them were actually fitness competitors. And so they were bringing in this plain chicken and brown rice. Nobody wants to do a whole bunch of plain chicken and brown rice. And so they asked if we could start prepping some of their meals. And so started from there, worked our way up. They told their friends, and it kind of grew from there. And in 2005, that's when we actually incorporated the business. And so we've been in business for about 2.5 years.
Wow. Now, I mean, on the show we do a lot of stuff with nutrition. So what are some of the common complaints? Because you see a broad range of people, not just competitors, but the everyday person. So what do you find from what you've seen? Because you not only make the meals, you'll do meal prep, you do caloric intake, you actually go through the whole thing. Absolutely. Except eating the food for the people. So in regards to, what do you see some of the biggest issues that you're addressing that people are like, they're grateful because like no one else is doing this?
Right. Convenience is definitely one. There's very few convenient options out there that are actually balanced and healthy and meet their nutritional needs.
Okay.
And that's where, again, convenience, because their time, they're unable to get their lunch in or their breakfast in. Nowadays, we're so busy. Half the people in America have breakfast as coffee on their way to work, you know? But having a prepared meal that all you need to do is grab it out of the fridge, eat it on your way to work, it makes it really convenient and it meets their nutritional needs.
When you're working with a competitor, because our co-host Brittany competes, and your wife actually competed,
Yes.
How would you address, because a lot of times when people, they want to help someone, they're like, I don't know how to necessarily plan the meal. Maybe it's caloric intake, maybe it's protein. How do you specifically fit to a person's specific dietary needs? What makes you go that extra step?
Well, when it comes to a fitness competitor, a long-term outlook is the most important thing. If you come to us and you say, I want to do a competition next week, there's a good chance we can't help you. But if you come to us and you say, hey, I want to do a competition this year, let's look into some competitions that are maybe 6 months out. Let's do a long-term plan that actually works with your body, with your workout regimen. We narrow down your macronutrient ratios, so you're getting a certain number of proteins, certain number of carbs, and certain number of fats per meal. And that actually changes over the course of your workout regimen as you're preparing for your competition. The goal here isn't to be competition ready only on the competition. The goal here is to be competition ready year round.
Pretty much being prepared for life. I think a lot of people, they plan on, rather than focusing on dieting, they should focusing on living right. And that would make a difference in eating. Most people, they're just like, well, how do I eat for a short period of time? It's like, why don't you learn how to eat food long term and then you'll actually learn something.
It's not about looking for the end result. It's about changing your lifestyle.
Now, you also do some other interesting thing. A lot of people in the community might not know this. We actually have teamed up with you guys to help feed Las Vegas. So tell us a little about how you got involved. I know that we have a huge problem with homelessness in Las Vegas, and we recently got into repurposing of food. What made you guys kind of step up and say, you know, we have to do something about this? Because you and yourself being in logistics, you see the amount of waste in this state. So what are some things you can address to other restaurateurs out there, other meal prep companies, of how they can get involved?
Well, food waste is commonplace in restaurants, and over the course of restaurant history, it's just become an accounting number. This is how much we're going to waste this month. Okay, but when you look into it and you look into the numbers, I never realized how significant of a hunger problem we have in our state. For example, I read from Sababa that 1 in 4 kids in Las Vegas is food deprived. That's insane.
Yeah.
And there are so many restaurants, so many event caterers that are just throwing out food that we could easily take that in, repurpose it, put it into meals that can feed all these children. And so once we were talking with you and you told us about the organizations that are helping these children, we immediately wanted to get involved.
So they stepped up. It's not just for profit, it's about helping. Now, how can people, number one, find the kitchen? Where are you located in Las Vegas? Website, Facebook, what are the best ways to get a hold of you social media-wise, contact information?
Yeah, we are located off of 95 on Lake Mead. Our website is www.turntablenutrition.com. Our social media is all Turntable Nutrition. Instagram, we are Turntable Nutrition on Twitter, and Turntable Nutrition on Facebook.
That's easy. It's not like you're changing it up. It's pretty much straightforward.
Absolutely.
When we come back, you're going to see Brittany in the kitchen. She might be eating something. But I mean, they're going to take her around. They're going to show her some of the stuff. You're going to get to see Turntable Nutrition. She's a fitness competitor. That's why she's eating. Adam, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure. God bless. We'll be right back to Health Nuts.
We're back with Health Nuts, and it's Brittany and Anissa. Hola! It's like the other half of Turntable, or the better half, maybe?
One of the halves.
Okay.
Oh, technically a third now. I'm technically a third now. That's right.
That's
technically.
right. There's
Yeah.
a little cutie little soul running around here.
Yeah.
She probably knows all the magic happen, right?
She is the sous chef. She's our taste tester. Nothing gets by unless she does approve it.
Well, she's really good at it because I've tried all of this stuff already, and I love it. I want some more of it. Well, what do we have? What is this?
So we do have some small samples for you guys today, and one of our popular items is our chocolate chip quinoa cookies. And these here are specifically made with quinoa. They can be gluten-free with a gluten-free flour that we use, but we usually use our house flour, which is absolutely incredible. And with that house flour, we do make our signature waffles and pancakes.
I love breakfast.
Oh,
It's my
so
favorite.
good.
I can eat breakfast all day.
It's the most important meal of the day, so you should.
I should. 5 times a day. I need all of it.
Exactly. So these right here are our gingerbread waffles. Again, using that house flour. It is a secret. You will not find that anywhere online.
Can you tell me
I might be able to
Just
tell you.
whisper. I won't tell her.
As long as you can keep it, girl, I got you. And then it does get matched with our egg whites at the perfect ratio. So you're not doing full egg yolks and you're not doing that full egg white because, you know, like a little gruesome. Yeah, it is really rough, girl. I've been there. I've done the dieting competitions, and I'm telling you, all egg whites just makes you want to go off the deep end sometimes, and we don't like that. So we also give you some turkey bacon. Yeah, you like turkey bacon.
She approves.
That's the
Thumbs
sushi.
up.
Yeah, she loves her turkey bacon. She really does though. So then we also have our fruit salad, which is seasonal fruits, making sure that those are changing all year round, and then it gets served with a little syrup.
Nice.
That's our breakfast.
So this is a breakfast because you change it up every so often, so it's not always
Yes.
the same thing, right?
It's never going to be the same thing. You'll never see the same thing on a menu more than twice in a year.
Oh.
Sometimes you won't ever see it more than once in a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff because Adam didn't say you travel the world through food. I don't know if that's the quote. It's not exactly the right thing, but I know that it was something like that because I liked it. Because I like traveling and I like food.
Yes.
So I remember.
So Turntable Nutrition does travel the world with your food through our menu. And that is one of the classic things. So our waffle and pancake flavors are always changing. But our chicken katsu is a dish. It's a Hawaiian dish. So Japanese dish. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of my Tiki's Hawaiian Loco, which is where I got it from.
You can go there and check that out.
Yeah, Tiki's Hawaiian is amazing.
Field trip.
Yeah, but yeah, that's actually where the inspiration came from. So it's just what we like to do is turn the table in your nutrition, right? So you give us some of your favorite foods that you enjoy eating the most, and we go and we make them healthy.
I love it.
So let me show you a little bit about
You need to have a bite over this and it's delicious.
You will. We'll absolutely get you fed. So this is, like I said, our katsu chicken made with a homemade katsu sauce, and our Japanese breaded chicken, instead of the typical white flour, it's breaded in crispy quinoa and baked, all for that nutritious goodness, and then served with a side of broccoli on top of a bed of brown rice.
So I noticed here you have all the information, the info. So you got, well, this is Corey's apparently. Corey doesn't know that I'm going to eat his food, but I guess that's all the macros that are broken down. So you calculate all that and make sure we know.
Yes. So according to Corey's personalized numbers, we had to calculate his lean macronutrient ratio to a total of 30 grams of carbohydrates, 40 grams of protein, and 13 grams of lipids, or also known as fats. And that will come to a total of 400 calories. And that is Corey's ideal caloric intake matched with his macronutrient ratio to meet his specific goals at this time.
So it's individual.
It's completely individual.
What you need. It's not, oh, let's just go put this out and this is what you're going to get.
No
What
cookie
Corey
cutter.
needs, what I need is different.
Exactly.
I might need the same thing as Corey. That's cool. But you never know.
Yeah, exactly. You could. However,
Lance needs something different too.
Ex-
Y'all need some things.
as you all progress, your meal plan will progress with you.
Very nice. So you don't have to be a competitor.
Don't have to.
You can be anybody that just doesn't want to cook.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to cook either. So that works for me too.
Girl, part of the reason I wanted to start this business is because I hated cooking.
And now look at this. What's going on? What just happened here? Now you're cooking all day.
I love experimenting now, and I love to create new things. And it is such an amazing thing to be able to say that the waffles and the pancakes are completely house-made recipes. Again, you won't find those in any recipe book. You won't find them on any website. And I made that batter from scratch. I've got a couple signature items like that in this kitchen, and we want to really push for cookbook leader and expose everyone to that. But right now, it's awesome keeping that
Right now it's a secret.
Yes.
And it's all made with love. And I'll tell you what, I have had some things. I don't know if I had the same ones. Maybe not
Have
these.
some. They're quinoa chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. All types of flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
They're a big favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Big favorite.
Oh my God. I think I did have these a long time ago.
Yeah.
We have that and that. So it's good as I'm talking with my mouth full, but that's okay because who cares? It's tasty.
Winnexpal.com.
Well, thank you for having us here.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it. We'll be back. We will be back. We're gonna cook some stuff because clearly I am a chef.
We'll get you in the kitchen.
Or I'm pretending right now. I like to eat, so I know some good food, and this is good food. Turntable Nutrition. Where are you located again?
So we are on the corner of Torrey Pines and Lake Mead as you're heading towards North Las Vegas. If you just jump off of the 95 and Lake Mead, take a right, go down past Best Buy, and we're on your left side.
We're right here. Well, they're right here, but I'll be right here too. So you can see me and Lance and everybody and the baby. She's gonna be here too.
She's our
Hanging
sous
out.
chef.
Hanging out at Turntable Nutrition. Thank you all so much. This is Health Nuts.
Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to check out the links in the description below to connect with Lance Parvin or Brittany Williams, or if you want to be interviewed next. If you liked today's video, make sure to tap that like button, and if you want to see more video updates in the future, make sure to click the subscribe button too while you're down there, and we'll see you in the next video.